Welcome back. You are still watching BRT Special, and of course, Niniola is still here with us. So before the break, we're talking about your music. We're about to dive in properly now. So you've gone for several auditions. Of course, you went for Project Fame, West African Idols, and I think you even did it twice. You did like a Lagos audition and Abuja audition. Can you tell us more about that?
Okay. So growing up, my parents used to take me out, and I had to keep myself busy. So I found solace in their musical records. I listened to Dolly Parton, country music, African music, R&B, and so on and so forth. So I was mimicking the voices. Unknown to me, I was training my voice. So in secondary school, I had a request show where my friends would come to me during lunchtime and tell me to sing to them. Yes, and I'll sing to them, and they'll clap for me and cheer me. And they told me that I was super talented. Even in the house, I was singing, and they'll be like, "Oh, we thought that was the radio now," And they told me I had a beautiful voice, and I was very active in co-curricular activities like singing, dancing, and all of that. So I knew I was talented. To me, I was, very happy with myself. So after high school, I started hopping from one singing competition to the other. That was where I got my fair share of no's, you're not good enough. And I was like, me. That they told me already that I'm good. It was a shocker for me, and I cried a lot because I was like, why would someone say, it's obvious that I'm passionate about music, but I don't quite have what it takes. That was what Dan Foster told me when I went to West African Idols, of which I'm very thankful to him for giving me that harsh criticism, because I took it in like sandpaper. I used it to polish my talent. I went into the audition room, the Lagos audition of West African Idols, and I sang my song. Dede told me, I had a beautiful voice. Dan Foster said I wasn't cutting it, and then the female judge, Ghanaian female judge, wasn't impressed as well, and they gave me 2 no's and 1 yes, and I cried my eyes out. And I got on a plane. I went to the Abuja audition, and I got into the audition room, and they were like, "Wait, are you not that girl from Lagos?" I said, "Yes, it's me." And they're like, "Sorry, you can't audition." I'm like, "No, I got on a plane. I was on the queue, for 2 days. I waited, and I was like, you know what? Even if you won't let me compete anymore, just let me sing." Record it, and
that was Lucky's scope, right?
Not scope, no.
You were like ready to just
I'm here already. Just let me sing regardless, even if you're not. At least let me sing and show it on TV. And they're like, no, and I was not crying. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. They're like, security.
Wait, you were actually crying there?
Yes, I was crying now because it's painful now. And then I sang my song "To Love You More" by Celine Dion. I think that's the song. Dede loved it. The female judge loved it. Dan Foster still wasn't impressed. But I still got 2 yeses. I scaled on to the next level, and I was dropped again. The following month was Project Fame, and I said, this is the last competition I'm
that you would do.
If I don't get picked, I'm not even going to bother. And then right from the very first audition, they were like, "Oh yeah, what we've been looking for." And I'm like,
really? Okay. Now.
Are you sure, me? And at the end of the day, I came 4th runner-up. 3rd runner-up. I got my prize money of 2 million naira. They gave me my money, of course.
Was that how everything changed for you? Would you say?
Well, first of all, it was defining a defining moment for me, because I had to sit down and have this pep talk with myself. Like, okay, so do you want to make this a lifelong career? That's music or not? Because if I wasn't going to make it a lifelong career, I won't invest that 2 million in my career. I'll invest it in something else, and of course buy some things for myself. But I decided to invest in myself. I didn't know anyone in the industry. So, and I wanted my first song to be a jam. I didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted it to be a jam. So I went online. I typed the search words top 10 Nigerian producers, and Saz's name kept coming up. And I'm like, okay,
so that was like a sign for
I was like, of course, I was like, okay, let me work with this guy. Set up a meeting. I went to his studio. I was like, you know what, I want a hit song. And And he laughed at me like,
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's even backtrack a bit. Have you seen Dan Foster, like, now that you're Nini? Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking for him. I haven't seen him there because I want to give him a big kiss and a very big hug. Because he made me work on myself.
True.
At the time, yes, I had the talent, but it was raw. I had to harness it. And I worked on myself. I told myself that I'll be so good, no one will be able to question my talent, basically. Yeah.
I just crowned.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to SARS.
Okay, so we set up a meeting, like I said. I told him I wanted a hit song. He laughed at me, and I was like, okay, I'll pay you. Shall just give me one good beat. I heard the beat. I loved it, and we did Ibadi. And the song dropped. Everybody loved the song. It became a hit. Everybody was like, oh, who is this girl? My mother was like, I was like, who's this girl? Who's this girl? But there was no money to shoot a video because I dropped the song in March 2014 and didn't have a video until November, December. You know, thank God my mom gave me the money because I was like, please.
Did you pay her back?
For that one, no.
Okay.
But that time, no, but now I'm sure I'll pay her back.
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning again. Did you by any chance know that you would become what you are today? I know that, I mean, I sense the ambition already, but did you actually know somewhere inside that you would become?
Everybody's a dreamer. I know I'm a dreamer, and before anything comes into fruition, you have to dream. And so I always envisioned me performing on stage to a large crowd, to people playing my music in their homes, in their cars, and all of that. And so I wanted to be an all-rounder, that's be a recording artist and also a performing artist. So I always knew deep down, and I was, you know, doing the research and doing the work at home. Yeah. So I always knew.